What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and I decided to do something a little different because with the upcoming brand new movies, and especially one of them being Scream, I figure I go ahead and I go back to the original roots of the Scream movies. Now, I recently just got done watching all four, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to review each one again because I never really watched them fully. I watched bits and pieces of them. I was never really too into them, and then I decided to go back and re-give them a try. Now, I will say first off, now, again, this has been like within the last week or so, and by the recording of this video, this is going to be not as recent when I watched them, but going, play by play for each film. For the very first movie, it made sense to, again, to a certain degree. Again, this is an older movie, so I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it thus far. Now, I will say for the original Scream that it was interesting the entire time of trying to figure out, who the killer is, and each and single movie you're trying to figure out again who's the killer, who's the killer, who's the killer, who's the killer, and then at the very end, obviously, you figure out who the killer is between Stu as well as Billy. Now, what's really interesting is in the entire time that you're trying to figure out who it is. Now, again, most of the Scream movies has a very large casting. Now, again, I had to go back and relook to see who was in this film. There's some that I did recognize, some that I did not recognize. Now, we'll say, Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell, David Arquette, Matthew Leonard, Drew Barrymore, Jimmy Kennedy, Rose McGowan, as well as Liv Schreiber. Now, again, huge line. Now, what really made sense was, again, why, of course, Billy and Stu, well, mainly Billy, wanted revenge on, of course, Sydney because of what, of course, happened with his father and her mother having an affair with not only one, but now 2 to 3 individuals, and claimed that she was just having sex with everybody all over town, and then Sydney was having to deal with the repercussions of what was going on in said time. Now, again, it made sense to a certain degree of why Billy was doing it. It made sense because Billy wanted revenge. Billy wanted revenge, and at the same time, we wanted revenge, or at the same time, Stu, he was basically doing what he was told. Again, at the time, Matthew Leonard. Now, again, there's been a rumor that Matthew Leonard may return for the 5th film, and with all the other movies that's been going on, especially, I'm not exactly sure if he's going to be returning. If he does, it's okay. If he doesn't, then that's fine too. But again, I don't see a reason why he'd return for the 5th film. Again, I really don't see a reason unless that they bring up maybe some type of confession or something to where it would make sense to the story arc, obviously. Now, trying to figure out who exactly killed, of course, Sydney's mother. It coming out saying it was Stu and Billy due to them getting revenge of losing, his mother walking out on him, and also with the divorce and everything else. And then, of course, Sydney having to, again, lose her friends, lose her mind, lose her family. So, again, it was an interesting film, and it did make sense, but then leading all up to the other movies, which I will get into, is actually going to be very interesting to see of where the movie's going to take place in, as well as also how long it's going to be, and also where exactly it's going to go from here. So I wanted to go ahead and just give a quick review. Now, again, if you're unable to watch any of the Scream films, that's perfectly fine. Go check it out on HBO Max. You'll be able to watch it, or buy the DVD. Again, I'm definitely going to have to buy the entire franchise because like I said, I haven't been able to really watch it, and finally I decided to go ahead and take a little time on my hands and be able just to watch it, to give it a chance. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm definitely going to watch the 5th film, as well as be able to watch the series, I guess, at some point, because I do believe they made a series out of it. Again, Scream was never one of my biggest movies that I wanted to see over and over again. The other ones were mainly like Nightmare on Elm Street and ones like that. So overall, I did enjoy this film. Again, the main thing was, again, for some that remembered and some that do not remember, I was trying to figure out exactly who exactly the killer was, and the reasons and the motives. So again, gonna have to go into the second one here soon. And let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys ever see the first one? What's your thoughts on the first one? Did you guys enjoy it? Again, I'm going to go play by play on different videos of what I thought about each film. Again, is it worth it now, or was it cheesy by looking at it now, or do they need to remake it? As of right now, I do not think they need to remake it. I'm kind of shocked that they have not tried to remake it. Like, they did try doing a series. I don't know if that was a continuation or into just like a remake. Honestly, I don't think they need to remake it, but we all know, again, how everybody states that the actors are getting older and it's going to take a little while longer for actors to come out and start saying, oh, hey, I want to do this remake, or I want to do this remake. So again, it's all going to be depending on what Hollywood wants to do, and us as fans, we're either going to have to live with it, or we're going to have to say, no, we're not going to watch it. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.